Meet your new partner in simplifying tax season. Introducing K-1 Creator, the CPA design solution transforming how you manage K-1 packages. K-1 Creator streamlines your entire K-1 process into a seamless, efficient workflow, providing 100% in-house control and transparency. Boost your accounting staff's engagement, retention, and evaluation with a tool that makes their job easier. Our groundbreaking features include the first ever fully digital investor K-1 packages, complete with footnotes and white paper statement data, effortlessly allocate values anywhere with support for K-1, K-3, and 42 state taxing jurisdictions. Generate instant PDFs and deliver documents electronically with full compatibility with existing portal providers. Manage and track all your data and documents in one place. Facilitate data gathering and dissemination with our all-in-one communication system. Plus, enjoy seamless integrations with GoSystem, CCH, and K-1 aggregator for a comprehensive solution. Let's take a look at how it works. K-1 Creator is an all-in-one K-1production utility software. It will begin with your projects, in which you'll contain all the funds within an engagement or fund structure, as well as all your investors within that fund structure. All the investors are then tied to funds, and funds to the investor so that you're managing all your data in a single location. Once your fund structure has been designed, you can visualize your fund structure by utilizing the visualization tool. When working within each fund, it will display first-year setup information, including the entity information, the creation of allocation codes, which you will use throughout the K-1 production process. Those can be percentage-based codes or dollar-based codes. You can set the rounding investor by allocation code so that you never have to worry about chasing a dollar ever again. You can set the jurisdictions that the fund will file in, track basic capital accounts, and add any other capital accounts that you so choose for funds or the investors. Decide whether you want to present activities to your investors and if you will run income scenarios throughout the year. These scenarios allow you to project the income of the partnership at both extension time and through the final filing date. When you're ready to prepare your K-1 information, you will follow a basic 3-step process. First, you will open what is essentially a giant capital roll. Within that capital roll will be the master Schedule K. In Schedule K, you will define the level of detail that you wish to present to your investors. Each financial amount will be entered into the box. You will then apply an allocation code to that amount. By doing this, you are designing your federal and state K-1. All of your financial information is broken out by the following: scenario, activity, jurisdiction, and capital account. To prepare federal and state K-1s, you will follow this process, bringing in any inbound financial information and deciding the presentation to your investors. The second step would be to check any checkboxes that will go on the face of the K-1, whether that be foreign, domestic, or state-oriented. Finally, you'll append any footnotes that may be required for that K-1 package using a custom footnote editor based around Microsoft Word. You can use bold, italics, underlines, strike-throughs, indents, create tables, and add allocation codes anywhere that is necessary to disseminate allocated information. Once all this structure is set up in year 1, it will roll forward into year 2. In year 2, all you will need to do is add in the financial data where appropriate and ensure the allocation codes are up to par. At the end of the process, you will be able to view your K-1 packages in a visual format that allows a reviewer to be able to go in and check against what they expect the output to be. You can look under each line item and see all the underlying detail allocated to each partner. You are able to pull out a visual of the K-1. You are also able to pull out a PDF of the K-1 from K-1 Creator. The next step will be, after all the K-1s are checked, will be to create your K-1 packets. Using the K-1 packager, you'll be able to create custom K-1 packets that you can then present to your investors. Simply upload your documents wherever you need them to appear, such as your branded cover letter. Pull in federal and state K-1 information automatically by choosing the information from the drop-down selections. You can then prepare your data packets, which will come out in a zip file format, which you can then post to any portal or delivery mechanism. Information created in K1 Creator is directly integrated with the three major tax softwares, CCH, GoSystem, and our own K1 aggregator for any other K1 packages that need to be aggregated. Using this method, you can pass your digital data directly to your tax return so that your K1, K2, K3 information is already complete. And from there, you are only filling out yes/no questions, answering balance sheet questions, and other schedules within partnership returns. Finally, when looking at K1 reports, you have the ability to look through all your K1 tiers. Looking at this funds level and its master schedule K, as well as its investors and their related output. If you wanted to move on to the next tier, you would take the second investor and its output, which would then become the fund level input, and would then be allocated out to its investors and run that cycle as often as needed until you get to the end of your ownership chain. K1 Creator's cutting-edge technology will be a differentiator in your K1 creation process by significantly reducing the time it takes to create K1 packets, improving accuracy of those packets, and enabling faster delivery to your clients.